So this is before with the non-LED bulbs and after. How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be installing LED bulbs in the headlights, high and low beams of this truck. It's my recently reacquired, we'll have story time on that another date, 2000 GMC Sierra. And today this company known as Hawkglow was kind enough to send us high and low beam bulbs for this truck. We're going to install them, be real short and sweet with the install, show you the before and after. Very nice looking product, huge heat sinks in there, fan. They've got a good weight to them so they don't feel cheap. Get you a good 360 degree view of all that. They're plug and play, so I'm going to show my age a little bit here, but when LEDs started to become a thing when I was younger, you had a lot of extra wiring to do and ballast resistors to wire in, and they used to get really hot, melt stuff, even catch cars on fire. Step ahead 20 years or more and you've got these and they just work really great. You don't have all them problems, and like I said, plug and play. So before I ramble too much, we'll get to work, show you how easy the install is. Quick, nice upgrade for a 25-year-old truck like this. And if you like what you see, you can go to their site. Will be linked in the description, and you can use the code BLUE15 for 15% off at anything at the site, including these bulbs. We're going to jump right into it. Alright, so as you can see, I've already jumped ahead a step, pulled the headlight out. You have these two pins located here and here. They just basically are in here like this, holding the light in. They unclip and slide out, and then you pretty much pull the light out and unplug them. Now, you don't need to do this typically with standard bulbs because they're shorter, smaller. LEDs are usually a little bigger. There are 4 small hex head bolts on here. I'm using a 7/32 size 6-point socket for that, to remove this bracket to give me easy access to this inside bulb here. I think the metric size is 5.5, but that's just what I'm using today. So I'll go ahead and get these off, and then I'll show you the install of twisting these out, twisting the new ones in, and we'll put it back in and go from there. Okay, so step I didn't anticipate, because I didn't run into this when I did LEDs in Silverado. Right here, there's some notches that this has to line up in. You have to loosen this T20 Torx head a little bit in order for this to rotate enough. So I thought, to loosen up, I may just have to pull the whole thing out. Yeah, that's looking like what it's gonna do. It should just twist and allow me to remove this, but it did not. No big deal. Just an extra step. That out of the way, you can see, gives you nice easy access to the bulbs. So this leads us to our next step, which bulb goes where. Driver's side, you're looking at it. So the one to the inside, whether it's passenger or driver's, is going to be, as you can see right there, or maybe you can't, 9005. This one's marked 9006. So all we do, go over to our box here. This is a 9006. So we twist the 9006 out, and we grab one of these. And this is the slight length and girth difference I was mentioning when you're trying to get it in behind that bracket. So let me go ahead and line these up. And one down. Going to save that stock bulb because it's good, because I have other vehicles that take them, so you never know. Then we go over to our box marked 9005, and then we take that bulb out, set it aside, grab the new LED, set it in, line it up, twist it in. We're ready to reassemble this and get it back in. Basically, set this back on here. We'll tighten down the screws, which these smaller ones I mentioned earlier, they're just kind of like a coarse thread self-tapper. They go in the other 4 positions. Alright, let me take care of that so I don't bore you to tears, and we'll come back to it. Alright, as you can see, we are all back together and assembled here. Gonna go ahead and turn the headlights on from inside the truck. I'll come out, you'll be able to see this one, then we'll take you to the other side and then maybe try and angle across. It's daylight, so it's not gonna be as, but you should, I already saw the difference when I pre-tested it before I put it back together. But you will see the difference, and then obviously later this evening we're going to do some night driving and show how much more improved going down the road, and you know how much up it lights up the road and darker streets, things like that. Side bonus, you're going to be a lot more visible to other drivers. Some may not like it. They're legal, so these aren't the blue ones that drive everybody crazy. So as you can see there, pretty bright, especially compared to that one on this side with the old style Sylvania bulbs. So kind of can see there the difference between the two. That one over here versus this one. I'm going to go ahead and complete the install on this passenger side one, put you all in a time lapse so you can see start to finish, and then like I said, later on we will do some night driving and wrap it up. So there you have it, completed job. They're both back in, nice and bright even in the daylight. Like I alluded to earlier, we're going to do some night driving pretty early in the day now, so it'll be hours later. 2 of the tools I needed. This is a T20. You can use one on a socket as well, and this is a 7/32 socket, 6-point preferably. I think 5.5 is the equivalent metric as well. Those 2 things will get you there. Everything else you can do by hand. And again, name of the company is Hawkglow that supply these. We'll be linking everything down below along with my code for 15% off. Blue 15. All that'll be in the description, and we'll probably do a slide somewhere in here with that information, with their website link and the code as well again, so you don't forget. All right, next time you see us, we'll be doing some night driving. So as you can see, it's a little dark when I get up and leave for work in the morning. That's where these LED lights are going to come in really handy. Going to improve my vision and just make my driving experience in the mornings overall better. Let me give you a quick glimpse of what that looks like. As you can see, they're quite bright. Major improvement over the standard bulbs. So well worthwhile mod, and unlike the old ones when I was talking about years ago, they don't even get hot. Yes, I just turned them on, but the old ones used to just instantly. So yeah, definitely lights the way a lot better. So let me know what you think. You can use my code BLUE15 for 15% discount off at Hawkglow's website. All that'll be linked in the description and the pinned comment below. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned, because owning 4 of these trucks, we're constantly trying to improve them, modify them, and keep them on the road. So out doing some night driving in the darker part of the neighborhood, just to show you how these LED bulbs are that I installed. If you stuck around this long, I appreciate you. This on the low beams. You can see there's not many street lights around here. There's pretty much none down here. Go from low to high beam here. Pretty nice little transition there. So, it's one of the best mods I've done to either of my trucks. I really like it. Makes driving them at night so much better. And again, like I filmed early in the morning when I leave for work, so also excellent as well for that. So makes it like a newer vehicle, honestly. This is a 25-year-old truck, so something I definitely appreciate. That was a little dark section of road there, and then as we get back more into civilization, is our transition back to the low beams. It's still plenty bright, good visibility. So all right, again, for the 15% off code, it's BLUE15 at Hawkglow. It'll be linked in the description, as I mentioned earlier. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.